Have you seen the proposed latest outfit for the characters in Black Panther? Well, if not, you need to see it as soon as possible. In this video, we would discuss some of the proposed outfits by the MCU. They look really good on Black Panther's cast. You wouldn't want to miss this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, who are the new parts for Black Panther 2 characters? Following the untimely death of Chadwick Boseman, a lot of fans were curious about how the sequel to Black Panther would continue. It is still uncertain who will take over the mantle of the Black Panther, although the part of the Black Panther was not recast. We had our first look at Black Panther Wakanda Forever in July at the San Diego Comic-Con, and many fans appear to be enthused about the upcoming sequel. Characters that we already are familiar with, including Shuri, Nakia, M'Baku, and Okoye, will appear in the film. In addition to that, additional characters including Atuma, Namor, and Riri Williams, better known as Ironheart, will be included. Even though the film is not yet out in theaters, some artwork for the advertising of the film has finally been made public. It showcases 8 of the main characters dressed in some of the most recent costumes they have received. Letitia Wright's character Shuri appears to have gotten a new hairdo for the first time. Her attire is purple and she's sporting a pair of white sneakers. Shuri, T'Challa's younger sister, will be played once again by Letitia Wright. Shuri, widely regarded as one of the MCU's brightest stars, is responsible for creating Wakanda's cutting-edge gadgets. Word on the street is that Shuri will be featured more prominently in the upcoming sequel. Shuri, in the comics, succeeds T'Challa as Queen of Wakanda and Black Panther after T'Challa has been stripped of both titles. Ramonda, mother of Shuri and T'Challa, played by Angela Bassett, will also reappear. Lupita Nyong'o's Nakia comes up next. She's dressed in a green ensemble with elaborate patterns. She also has what looks like some very sleek rings in her hands. When compared to her earlier circular blades, these appear to be an upgrade. Nakia, T'Challa's ex-lover and a member of Wakanda's War Dog spy network, is being played once again by Lupita Nyong'o. She is a member of the River Tribe, and T'Challa appointed her to lead Wakanda's new humanitarian outreach initiative at the film's conclusion. Danai Gurira, who plays Okoye, is dressed in a traditional Dora Milaje ensemble. Regardless of the dangers that may befall Wakanda, she is prepared to defend her country. Okoye will be portrayed by Danai Gurira. Okoye, the leader of the Dora Milaje, T'Challa's all-female honor guard and essentially Wakanda's Special Forces squad, is one of the most well-liked new characters introduced in Black Panther. Also on Disney Plus, in a spin-off series with an unnamed title, Gurira will presumably reprise her role. M'Baku, portrayed by Winston Duke, is dressed in the traditional Jabari garb of his people. Along with this, he is also brandishing his one-of-a-kind staff. M'Baku is a mighty warrior and T'Challa's occasional friend. He may not be a global superhero like his monarch, but he is still quite a force to be reckoned with. In this case, we have Dominique Thorne, who plays Riri Williams, and who looks to be dressed in a Mark I version of her Ironheart costume. Its huge central arc reactor recalls the iconic Iron Man design. To round out the new cast, Dominique Thorne will play Ironheart, aka superhero Riri Williams. Riri is as brilliant an inventor as the late Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., and she makes a suit of armor that can hold its own against Stark's. Ironheart, a newcomer to the comics but an instant fan favorite, is set for a significant role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Additionally, Thorne will play Riri in an Ironheart Disney Plus series. Namor, as portrayed by Tenoch Huerta, is decked up in regal attire, including a pair of wingtip shoes. Namor, the Submariner and King of Atlantis, will be portrayed by Tenoch Huerta. Fans have waited a very long time to see the renowned anti-hero make his MCU debut, as Namor is essentially Marvel's Aquaman, despite Namor's debut occurring 2 years before the DC characters. Florence Kasumba, who plays Ayo, one of the Dora Milaje, is going to have her big moment soon. A ferocious and loyal warrior, Ayo made her debut in Captain America Civil War. Kasumba reprised her role as Ayo in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, in which it was revealed that she had assisted in reversing Hydra's brainwashing of Bucky Barnes. Sebastian Stan. Everett K. Ross, a CIA agent who was rescued by T'Challa, will be played by Martin Freeman once again. We don't know if Ross returned to the United States after the events of Black Panther or was wiped out by Thanos in Avengers Infinity War's Snap. The second installment of the Black Panther franchise will give audiences a chance to reacquaint themselves with the character and learn more about his adventures in this unfamiliar realm. Michael B. Jordan, who played Black Panther's nemesis nemesis Eric Killmonger has expressed interest in a future return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Nobody has asked, but he undoubtedly would be welcomed back by the supporters. Now that we have that covered, let's talk about some questions fans have been asking about the movie. Let's go. So, what should we expect in Black Panther 2? After the release of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and the completion of Thor: Love and Thunder, there is just one more film scheduled for release in 2022, and that film is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Wakanda will be in a state of shock after the death of T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman, and will need to guard itself against one of the most significant dangers it has ever confronted, in the form of Namor and his undersea nation when the project is finished. Fans are, needless to say, quite excited to watch the movie that is being directed by Ryan Coogler, because the first trailer for the film has been lauded by many as being among the greatest that Marvel Studios has ever produced. Next, what Black Panther Wakanda Forever suit design is missing. Based on these images, the film's production designs are undoubtedly stunning. However, this should come as no surprise, given that the original Black Panther won an Academy Award for Best Costume Design in 2019. It appears that Wakanda Forever may also be nominated for the same prize. Notable is the fact that Riri Williams appears to be working on not one, but two Mark I designs that are nothing if not scruffy. In addition to the one shown above, her huge silver costume has recently been photographed on site. As a result, one would wonder when her devoted followers can expect to finally get a look at her more refined and recognizable aesthetic. Of course, the new Black Panther outfit design is missing from the list, thus far for spoiler reasons. Many have speculated that Shuri will be the one to don the suit in the future film, as she is shown wearing relatively normal clothing in the public artwork, and there may be signs that she will be the one to don the outfit in other goods. The question of whether Letitia Wright will step up to the plate and replace her brother as the film's leading lady remains unanswered, since she has been discreet about her part. Except for the newcomers, many of the returning characters have designs that are largely unchanged from their Black Panther debuts. So, who might replace Chadwick Boseman? There is a cloud over Black Panther 2 now that Chadwick Boseman is no longer starring in it. The actor was irreplaceable in Marvel's eyes, but the company has moved on without him, both in real life and in the comics. The studio is playing coy about who the new Black Panther will be, but judging by the video alone, it looks like Shuri will take over for her late brother. There were a few suggestions about this role, but because of how delicate and emotional it is for movie fans, I think it's best to leave the character as it is. Could you imagine how stupid it would be? And finally, when is Black Panther Wakanda Forever's release date? Wakanda Forever, the sequel to Black Panther, is scheduled to be released on November 11th, 2022. The movie's first release date was set to be on May 6th, 2022, but it was later moved to July 8th, 2022, and then it was finally set to be released in November, which is now its scheduled date. The tragic and untimely death of Chadwick Boseman necessitated significant alterations to the film, which in turn slowed down the production process. At this point, it appears as though the movie will be able to meet its scheduled release date with a cast of performers that have a lot of potential. So that's everything for now, fellas. Congratulations, you've reached the end of this video. Please click the like and subscribe buttons below. Click the bell symbol to be notified when a new video is uploaded to this channel, where you can expect to see more content related to celebrities and the entertainment industry. Stay tuned for our next video.